Well, they never sent us. They never sent us a roster. I had to take what they put on at the beginning of the season on the high school activities site. So
1 through 15.
Things usually change after a month there.
Yeah. So the first point goes on a missed hit by number 7 there for the Bearcats. Louders. Miller serves back to the libero. Number 4 sets up 7. Louders again. That's in Halverson. She digs that up. Stephanie Miller. Macy Quilvag knocks it out of bounds. What were you going to say? Hines to Hushley. Oh, and that was dug up nicely. That one's tipped over, but out of bounds. Went past the antenna. Bierke comes into the game now for Hines. Hushley back to serve to the libero. Number 6 sets up Louders again. She sends it over and out of bounds. Hushley now again to the back row. Number 4 pushes it up. That's sent over for a free ball. Miller to Borstead. Tipped softly, dug up nicely, and sent across by Holtzworth. Borstead now to Halverson. She sends it over to Quilvang. That's partially blocked by Louders. Louders just sends it across to Halverson. Borstead back to Halverson. Deep, but dug up. Louders tries to send him, but nope, blocked. Louders again, this time Gabby Miller with the dig. And a nice dig by Stephanie Miller. Halverson, Borstead. Quilvag with the tip down in.
Stephanie Miller serving for the Bearcats.
Miller now to the back row. Oh, miscommunication there. The libero was supposed to get that, she didn't.
Just zoom in the first time.
Nice to see Mr. Greenlee hustle out to that lobby and get that ball. Stephanie now over to Louders. Up to number 4. She sends it back to Louders. That's across to Miller. That blocked it. Oh, there's a block by Quilvang. Number 12, another block, this time by Volstad. For Quilvang.
I remember that Louders from last year. Was she a good basketball player?
I think so, yeah. Yes. Free ball over to Stephanie Miller, up to Borstead. Borstead. Halverson. That's dug up nicely. Halverson now back to Borstead again. Here comes Quilvang. That's kill. Good pass, good set. Yep, Louders a senior. Yeah, she was a basketball player now that I think about it. Borstead sets up Quilvang. That's blocked. Halverson. Quilvang tips it way back. Louders again with the try. That's blocked. And we have 4 hits. That wasn't blocked. It hit the top of the net. Stephanie Miller deep to the Louders now. That's partially blocked by Quilvang, and that hits the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. Out of bounds. Must have hit the antenna. Number 10 up to 4. She sends it back to the libero. She just sends it across to Gabby Miller. Borsted's set up nobody but Stephanie Miller with a good hustle. Louders, Gabby Miller. Quillbank, blocked, dug up by Miller. Gabby Miller with a great dig on that one. Boy, they covered that block well. (10-2) now, back to the back row libero. Here comes Louders. That's blocked.
Yeah, Macy went over the 1,500 kill mark and the 500 block mark.
Just there?
No.
Oh. In Rolla, maybe?
Probably.
Well, what's she going to get here? That was a block by Louders. She recovered it nicely. Louders can move quite well, I think. Quillbank tips it down. Dug up nicely. But no, a lift by Louders. Serve this time back to the middle. That one's going off the back wall, out of bounds. So Stephanie Miller still serving at 13-8. To the libero, up to Lise, and she tries to tip it across but hits the net. And we got a timeout for the Rockers.
All I saw was my window screen.
That's what I saw when I was down there. Lise sets up Louders. Evidently, they're going to try to her every time they can, and that one was out.
How tall is she listed there?
Miss Louders at 6'2". So, yeah, I'd set her up too. Number 12 sends it across. Hushley to Borstead. Borstead, Quillbank. There she found it. There's a kill by Quillbank. And Stephanie Miller still serving 16-2. Lise, Louders. Oh, Louders finally got the kill. That broke quite a string of serves. Ashley Schuster comes into the game now.
That would be quite the 1-2 punch if we had Louders.
Oh, yeah, that would really be nice.
Or if they had Quillbank, they would have quite the...
Yeah, either way. Served by Quillbank. The number 5. 12 sends it over to Halverson. Stephanie Miller now to set Gabby Miller. Dug up by number 10. Louders from the back row tips it to Stephanie. To Halverson. She's going long this time. A little too much Wheaties in that breakfast cereal.
She can't just get a good enough downward arc on that.
Yeah.
Too short.
Yeah, as well as she jumps, you just can't get there. Oh, that was a nice kill by Gabby Miller.
Peyton Towers, serving for the Bearcats.
Number 3 now just tips it across to Stephanie, over to Borstead. Borstead, Gabby Miller. That was partially blocked and dug up. Libero, number 5, sends over a free ball. Borstead to Hushley. Hushley goes cross court and in. Killed by Kelly Hushley. Lots of K's. Louders up to Lise, number 3. Dug by Quillbank. Hushley sends it across Louders. That's not getting over the net though. I'm sorry, number 5 is Roscoe. Louders to Roscoe to number 3. That's partially blocked. Oh! Down to the floor. Kill by number 3, Hannah Hines. Here's a service ace. Kind of looked like they were trying to find their spot there on the floor. Gabby this time up to Borstead. Borstead over to Hushley. That's down the line and in. That was a good placement there. Borstead looks at the coach to figure out which place to put it. And she serves to Louders. Setter couldn't get around. Holsworth couldn't get around Schuster. And the ball hit. Borstead now. And that's blocked out of bounds by Miller. So give the kill to Hannah Hines. Lease now serves. Stephanie. Back to Stephanie Miller. Dug up nicely. Lease. To Hines. That didn't get over the net, Mr. Klein. There you go. 4 hits. Even I saw that one.
Gabby Miller.
Well, I think he heard me. He's smiling at me. Gabby with that little stutter step. Blocked by Hushley onto the floor. That's a kill. So here we are, sitting at set point, 24-7. Gabby Miller to Louders. Lease back to Louders. Partially blocked. Dug up nicely by Borstead. Stephanie Miller sends it across Louders. Lease back to Louders. Tip this time. Halverson. Borstead. Quilvang. The set was a little far behind her. And the tip counts. So the first set goes to the Bearcats, 25-7. They're pretty strict on that.
I can't see how anybody can keep track of that.
I have no clue how they figure that out either. And these two are
unless
experts.
They're sitting there with the sheet in their hand.
These two are expert. Well, actually, no. So at least lefty serves into the net. So a quick point for the Bearcats. And Gabby Miller goes back to serve. Gotta watch this line, the way that stutter step goes. That just scares me every time. Number 12 knocks it over for a free ball. Borstead up to Miller. Miller now to Quilvang. And that was out of bounds. Hit too long. Got to congratulate the football team on a good season. Everybody hurt and everything. They still did all right. Quilvang this time.
No tip?
Yep, there was a tip call. That's what I was waiting for. I did not see Whitney call the tip and Courtney called that tip. I thought it was tipped. You thought it was tipped.
I didn't see, but I just saw Macy.
And Hushley serves into the net for a service error.
This is Holsworth serving for the Rockets.
Holsworth over now to Hushley. That's kind of a long pass, but it got there. And Stephanie finally gets it across the net. Double blockers intimidated Almaris.
Stephanie Miller serving for the Bearcats.
I think. Well, let's see if Stephanie can put together a nice long string again. There's a block by Quilvang. And we have a net violation anyway. On Lease. Miller now to Louders. Lease back to Louders. Partially blocked by Quilvang. Dug up nicely. Free ball. Oh, never mind. Gabby Miller tried to get that over really too close to the net. Just get the ball over the net.
Alicia Lover serving for the Rockets.
Louder's nada. Stephanie. Borstead up to Halverson. She sends it across. Louders digs that up. Number 5 to number 12. She tips it across nicely. Quick set. Tip. Kill for Quilvang. Killer Quilvang. Macy with a nice serve. That one's going into the stands. I don't know. Jaden ducked over there. Huh.
Well, the stands are pretty full for a Tuesday night game.
Not too bad, yeah. New Rockford had a good following, actually. Even they got that over. Borstead back to Gabby Miller. That's in the corner and good for the kill. Quilvang again. Number 5 now sits up number 14. Borstead to Gabby Miller. That's partially blocked. Dug up nicely. East now. Or Roscoe. Oh, and Halverson goes off her arms and out of bounds. Stephanie up to Borstead. Borstead. Gabby Miller. That's close. I kind of thought that was going to be close to the net. Gabby hit it on her follow through. First pass. Stephanie, there's a first pass. There we go. That's a better one. Louders up to Hines. Quilvang, Stephanie, Gabby Miller. She found the nice bare spot in the floor.
Peyton Halverson, serving for the Bearcats.
Peyton Halverson to Louders. That was short too. Number 14 blocked by Husley and Miller.
Yeah, I think about our team next year. We'll be kind of like New Rockford this year, except without Louders, but a bunch of short people where you wonder where you're going to get your big kills from next year.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Who have we got coming up on B squad that can go up and really hammer it down?
I don't think we have anybody that can go up and hammer it down. Yeah, maybe Evelyn Sims would be close. But she always hits the ball coming down and it goes long a lot. That was a nice serve by Halverson. Stephanie up to Borstead. Borstead tips it across. Oh, I thought that was going to go. Hines gets it over. Quilvang, Stephanie. She tried the quick set. Didn't quite work. Yeah, it's hard to say because I just don't see anybody on the B squad coming up and being able to jump as much as these girls do, or obviously not the height. That's a good kill by Husley.
Yeah, Husley's been getting some nice, I remember the last game, she had 3 really good spikes in one set alone.
Yep, yeah.
And, she just helps to have a 4th person getting some kills.
Well, and she started slow. I think maybe everybody was depending on Quilvang. I don't know. That's dug up. Let's see if Borstead can get over the net. Nope, her chin got in the way. Yeah, and she's come into her own a little bit now. I think her play has improved quite a bit. And we need that extra kill person. And Gabby too. Gabby's done all right too.
Well, her and Peyton, I mean, we kind of expected it from them, but
yeah.
I remember last year Kelly wasn't getting that many kills last year, and so it's just nice to see her getting into the scoring column a little bit more often this year.
We got a C set to Gabby Miller. She goes cross court for the kill. That's interesting too, because both Kelly and Gabby don't play basketball. They play just the volleyball. So this is kind of their sport until, well, track for Gabby and golf for Kelly.
I think if they went out for basketball, well, they'd probably get some playing time. Do you think?
I think they probably
going to be awfully short for.
That was a good service ace by Miller. Yeah, I agree with that.
We're not going to have much after the first 5, I don't think.
Yeah, they could use all the help they can get. Gabby Miller to serve again. Another ace. 2 aces in a row. And Mom looks pretty nervous over there. Is this going to be 3? Nope. This time it's going to be a set. Behind, she sends it back to the back row. Miller puts it high in the air. Quilvang with the nice easy tip, but that's dug up nicely. And the set went to nobody. So Lease sets it out of bounds. Actually, New Rockford had vacated that spot. Nice serve by Gabby Miller, really low and far hard. This one's over the net. Quilvang sends it over nicely short. Nice easy kill. This time the serve goes to the back row. Lease up to Louders. That's blocked. Lease tried to send it up in the air, but it went out of bounds. Minnesota's rated #1, so it's kind of fun to watch that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And what a game that is. Halverson with a nice dig up to Borstead. Hushley, cross court. Lease to Louder. She'll send a free ball over to Gabby Miller. Borstead, Quilvang, tips it softly. That's saved. Louders again. I think Mason's got to kill the ball. Kelly Hushley into Hines, and that was carried. Lifted. Sorry. Yeah, I like to watch college volleyball. UND, of course, had a couple games on this last weekend too. Miller this time with the service ace into the net at 19-9.
Hannah Hines serving for the Rockets.
Hannah Hines. To Halverson. That's really long. Miller's going to tip it across, but nope. Oh. I'm sorry. I thought Miller was in the net. They called it on 12. Hushley now. That's double hit out the libero. Lift for an ace. Another hard one. I think Coach Page is kind of letting him serve at will. She is calling this time. Gabby Miller to Stephanie Miller. Halverson back row to #10. Lease over to 12. She tips it across, but Quilvang got a piece of that and then took a swat at it like it was a fly. And missed the fly. Short one out to Miller. Quilvang sends it over. That's in the hole in between everybody. Stephanie Miller to Louders. That's a cross. Nope, almost. But Quilvang went up and Lease had a little problem fielding that one, so it's 23-11 already. Lease now to #5. She tips across. That's tipped by Quilvang. Quilvang again now. This time she hits it hard and it goes out of bounds for the kill. That's what I've been waiting for, that hard kill.
You keeping track of them over there?
No, I'm not keeping track of them. I never thought about that when I started. That's where Brad's better. Halverson with the kill. No, I never think to write them down. Let's see how she does right here. Gabby Miller to serve the third set. Oh, sorry, gotta wait for Courtney. We're ready. Miller serve. Ooh, nice serve over number 12, at least. Louders off Miller and out of bounds. So Louders gets a kill. And whoever you were that sent me a text, you're right. She is a good volleyball player.
I'll give her a replay on that.
Oh, good.
Oh, so it was a New Rockford player or person that
I don't know.
sent that in.
Little tip by Quilvang. She looks back at the line judge. It was called out.
Couldn't have been New Rockford. They wouldn't have known your phone number, would they?
No, I think I know who it was. I think it might have been Chris. There's a service ace by Hines. I hope we didn't come out of the huddle a little lax. And number 15 now, Harmony Johnson comes in. 5'5" senior. Quilvang up to Stephanie Miller. Oh, back to Quilvang. Here it comes. Oh, that's blocked out of bounds. I can see the determination on that face. She was going to get the kill no matter what. Ashley serve back to the libero. Number 6 tried to set up somebody. Louder saves it though. Oh no! Miscommunication, and Stephanie Miller falls in front of Stephanie Miller. Borstead, Stephanie Miller, Quilvang, tip, kept alive by Louders, but no. Johnson couldn't quite get to that one. Oh. Well, you know, you can play it off any part of your body you want to, even your shoulder. Stephanie Miller gets the ace on that one. Next serve. Johnson tries to send it over, but no, Quilvang's right there. That's so cool when she just kind of tips it straight down. And we have a rotation violation. Oh, Madison Borstead was in the wrong spot, whatever that means. So the ball goes back to Louders to serve. See, that's the thing I just don't get about this game. I can't figure out that rotation stuff. That one was too hard by Hushley. Quilvang with a tip. Johnson. Set back. Oh, Hushley is up into the stands. Almost a nice catch.
Well, just think how much time it must take to teach 7th and 8th graders that where they've got to be rotating and starting out each play.
Imagine. Oh. Mrs. Miller does a nice job with that, though. And keeps it simple. That's a 4-hitter. Didn't quite make it over the net. Wasn't blocked.
Of course, it's high school girls reffing those games, so they probably don't realize it anyway, but they probably aren't quite as strict about it, maybe. I don't know.
They might not be as strict about it, but I think they understand.
Suppose you can't let them just be totally out of position.
Louders mishandles that one into the net. So Quilvang ties it up at 6. (14) up to number 6. She sets over to Lise. That's tipped across, and Borstead misses that.
That number 14 with the wrap around her wrist, I would think that might hurt a bit. Taking some of those shots off.
Looks like her thumb is
doing
hurt.
a dig.
Schuster. That looks like Schuster's thumb is hurt. This one's short to Quilvang. Borstead to Gabby Miller. That was a tip. So Gabby Miller gets the kill. Halverson goes back to serve at 7.
Peyton Halverson serving for the Bearcats.
Oh, we have a problem. Courtney is going to check out the rotation here.
Well, here's Lauder's kill. Next time this happens, we got to do a time and see how long.
Yeah. Gabby Miller with the kill. So they didn't break the serve anyway. Good job for Gabby Miller, got another kill.
Gabby. Oh, Gabby got, yeah.
Yep, Gabby.
Peyton the serve, I was thinking.
Halverson gets it over and into Louders. Number 6 sets up Lease. Borstead. Halverson back to Borstead. She's going to push it into the corner. Number 14 tries, but that's blocked it in. Halverson with a nice soft serve to Louders. And now it hits the top of the net and drops down. I think we have to call that an ace.
See, we'd be home by now if it wouldn't have been for
Well, yeah. It's like, holy cow, what a rain delay that was.
Oof.
Louders with the hard hit. Gabby Miller tips it down and across. Good court vision.
That was a back row spike that
was a nice
looked
spike.
like a Sarah Hagler back row spike.
Yeah, that looked really nice. That was a good one. Quillbag up to Borstead. Borstead over to Hushley. She sends it in for the kill. 2 blockers. She got it in between.
I wonder how packed this place is going to be on Halloween evening.
Oh, ho, ho. Langdon comes to town. We're going to have to all wear our masks.
That they'll open the stage.
I think they're going to have to. Beautiful dig by Gabby Miller. And Leesk hits it into the net. That was a great dig by Miller, and Hushley tips it across.
We could probably sell advertising that night.
Well, sure.
Yeah, we'll be hooked up to Cooling.
There's another hit. Hooked up to Cooling. Yeah, I would imagine Jake's coming to do that one. Oof, to my, that's the big game of the area. Saved off the net, but that's 4 hits. The Halverson's on a big roll.
Carrington's the only unbeaten team left in the state now.
Oh, really? Quillbang, Borstead, Gabby Miller. Killed by Gabby Miller. East comes in now for Holdsworth. And Halverson has opened up a big lead. Least, oh, tried to set up Roscoe, but didn't work. This time, Hines hits it into the net. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't she just now scored 12 points?
Yeah, it was 6-6.
I think she served 12. That was blocked by Miller, and oh! Tipped to the floor in the net. So Halverson had a nice run, but now the ball goes back to number 20, the libero. I don't know her name. And she serves it soft to Borstead. Borstead to Miller. Miller tries to go to Hushley, but nope. That was a double hit by Gabby Miller. Gabby Miller up to Borstead. Back to Hushley. Hushley. Nice soft across court. Lease over to Heights. Quilveg from the back row. Here comes Hushley. That's dug up nicely. Hines with the try. That's off Quilveg and up into the basketball hoop. She's asking coach if that would have been out. I don't think so. I think she had to go for that. Gabby Miller sends a nice soft and Louders with the good dig, and that one's sent into the net by Schuster.
Yes, Borstead, serving for the Bearcats.
Louders, Lease, wave from out of bounds comes Hines. Gabby Miller, oh, that's blocked nicely. Blocked by Schuster, who goes back to serve. Stephanie Miller, back to Stephanie. She tips it softly. Hines got that one. Lease now back to Hines. That's down in front of Quilveg. Down the line. See the timeout, the uncharged timeout hurt us.
I think we'll do fine.
I know. Stephanie up to Borstead. Borstead over to Gabby. She sends a free ball over. This now is going to go to Hines again. She thinks she's hot. Borstead, Hushley. Oh, that was a good strong kill. I don't have number 13's name either. All right, number 10, Gabby Miller. Serves it off the net and it falls in for an ace. Didn't look pretty, but it works. I like that camera angle.
It's not a very clear picture, though.
And that one's in for another service ace. Well, let's go for 3, Gabby Miller. And that one's saved this time. Lease sends it across free ball. Gabby Miller up to Borstead. Borstead to Quilveg. Oh, dug nicely by number 20. Hines sends it across. Hushley and Quilveg both go after it. Halverson just sends it over deep. Lease to Louders. And we have a net violation on Macy Quilveg.
And Hines serving for the Rockford.
Stephanie Miller, Quilveg. That was coming down hard. So if you're on defense, it's the other team, you just watch Macy's face. When you see that growl, you know that it's going to hit hard. Hushley down the line and in, right on the line. What a serve. This time she goes to the back row. Lease up to Louder. Quilveg just tips it softly, and that's down in for the kill. So the Bearcats close it out 20.